Manchester United humbled, embarrassed, 4-1. 4-1 to Watford. One of the most embarrassing defeats and performances in the history of this football club. Ole's stay of execution has backfired dramatically on the Glazers. There is no way back from this at all. There was no way back anyway. He should have been gone days, weeks, months ago in many people's eyes. Keeping him in this position is beyond malpractice. It is the worst piece of club management I have ever seen in my life. Ole himself embarrassed. Ole himself disgraced today. Disgraced today. Absolute disgraceful performance. The way the team was set up, the wrong personnel picked. Absolutely zero chance in this game. Manchester United were pulled apart from the first whistle to the last. We had a phase of play of 10, 15 minutes in the second half where Donny and Sancho played well. That's about it. But who's writing home about that? Who cares about that in the grand scheme of things? This club has 4 points from the possible last 21 under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. With this squad, in this day and age, that is beyond a joke. It is beyond a joke. This football club has to act now. I don't care how hyperbolic or how angry I sound. He shouldn't even be allowed to do a team talk. He should be taken out the back, given his personal belongings, and sent home in an Uber. No more talking to the team. No more tinkering with anything. Pack his bags and make him go tonight. And Ole, you should resign if they don't sack you. If you are kept in a job, if you're sitting at home tonight and you're still the Man United manager, write your resignation. Show us you love us as a football club. We're 6 points away from the top 4. Our next games are Chelsea and Arsenal. There is not a catch chance in hell that we win those games. Not a catch chance in hell. We're about as useful as a waterproof tea bag right now. We can't pass, we can't play, we can't defend. And we have 2 of the most informed teams in the league next. After going away to Villarreal, we're terrible in Spain. We might not be able to get our number 1 target in right now. We might not be able to get the manager we want and we desire with all our hearts. But Manchester United Football Club cannot keep Ole in anymore. They cannot treat the fans like that. They can't treat us like that and we all stay silent about it. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has tried his best. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has tried to get Manchester United back to a particular level. He's tried, but he has categorically failed. And this season, it's become even more apparent that he just isn't good enough to manage Manchester United. If they don't act tonight, fans have got to stand up and do more. Stop spending money. Cancel your season tickets. Throw away your shirts. Boycott sponsors. The fans have got to do something about this because that was horrendous. Horrendous by any standard. Worse than the Liverpool game. Worse than the City game. It was Watford. Watford. It was Watford. Watford. Harry Maguire. Clown. You're meant to be the captain. You give the ball away to the press of Tom bloody Cleverley. Tom Cleverley. You get yourself sent off. There was half a chance of a comeback. Do we even want to come back in these games anymore? I don't know. I don't know what Man United fans everywhere are thinking and feeling. I don't. But at the end of the day, what you did tonight or this afternoon, wherever you're watching around the world, is reprehensible. You're meant to be the leader, the calming influence, the man that sees us through the trials and tribulations of being a football team. You're a pony. You're a clown. You're a klutz. Another course of action that must be taken tonight by this football club is stripping him of the captaincy. Ole sacked, Harry Maguire stripped of that captaincy. What then needs to happen third is the Glazers have got to personally sit down and apologize to Donny van der Beek. Excellent when he came on. How on God's green earth are we allowing the manager to not play him more regularly? Not giving him ample opportunity. He came on fired up and was trying to do things tonight. His ability to pass made Sancho free. The £75 million investment they made in the summer suddenly looked good because he had a player that could open up space and give him the opportunity. Teamwork, football team. Donny van der Beek needs the apology. Maguire has to be stripped of that captaincy. And on top of that, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer sacked, gone, finished. Coaching staff as well. Get rid of them all. Get every single one of them out. Pay whatever it takes to get whoever your number one target is. Buy him out his contract. Buy his wife her own private jet if she doesn't want to live in England. She can literally park it in her back garden in France or in Spain, and whenever she wants, and give her a pilot and a plane. She can fly whenever she wants to see her husband Zidane. She can go home whenever she wants. She can probably fly from Manchester back to her back garden in a private plane quicker than it takes to drive through Manchester in rush hour. So buy her a private plane. Buy Brendan Rodgers out if he's the guy they want. If it's Ten Hag, do what is necessary. One of the wealthiest clubs in the world, one of the biggest clubs in the world. And you're clowning. You're clowning. We saw this coming with the performances all season. Young boys, Southampton, Wolves. After that Liverpool game, where we got absolutely annihilated by our biggest rivals, that was it. That was ground zero to move him on. But in their wisdom, they've kept him here. And they may be trying to seek the perfect replacement. And that's fine. But he should be gone. There is absolutely zero reason for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to still be the Manchester United manager. And that brings me on to the Glazers. It brings me on to them because we have to stop giving them money. Until they run this club right, boycott everything. I know people want to go and support, but we've got to do something. They are laughing at us. They are laughing at us. Oh, look how angry they are, but they just renewed their tickets. Look how angry they are, but look how many Ronaldo shirts they bought. They are the root cause of us getting beat 4-1 by Watford. Watford! It was Watford. Watford. With Tom Cleverley on the pitch. Josh King that we all got screwed at. We went mental 2 years ago and we nearly bought him. Balled out. Balled out. They've got a YouTuber in goal. Ben Foster's more a YouTuber now than he is a goalkeeper. It is absolutely abhorrent. It's abhorrent. It's a disgrace. From the board, who include the owners, the manager, he's never been good enough to win us the major honours. I've never truly believed that. Never truly believed it. It's gone from bad to worse. His players have lost confidence in him. We cannot string more than 3 or 4 passes together. Some of our better players are not getting opportunities from the bench. He's not rotating out people that are underperforming. He keeps putting them in the limelight, so then they're attacked and berated by fans. Fans then fight each other. The whole club, from fans fighting right through to the ownership, is broken. And maybe even broken beyond repair. I don't know. But they've got to try. They've got to show us. They've got to try and do something. And it starts tonight with sacking Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. We need to see, we need to see the yellow bar come up during the Arsenal-Liverpool game that says Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has been relieved of his duties. It has to happen. And it has to happen now. There needs to be a silver lining. There has to be a silver lining in all of this for Manchester United fans. There simply has to be. Because this cannot continue. 4 points from 21. That is beyond relegation form. Legitimate relegation form. One of the, And you look at something today, Gerrard and Dean Smith go into their new clubs who have been struggling, both play well and win. New manager bounce. We've got Chelsea and Arsenal next. If Ollie's here for those games, we are conceding between 8 to 12 goals. Easy. 8 to 12 goals. Not barely going to score. We are going to be humbled and embarrassed beyond belief. We are in the worst form of our lives, and our owners seem to be sitting on their hands. The level of embarrassment I feel right now for being a Manchester United supporter is beyond belief. And look, you can be someone that wants to protect Ollie to a degree. I respect that if you want. You might have all these different thoughts and feelings about, oh, he's this and he's that and he's a legend. I ain't saying anything bad about him. What I am going to say is this, though. If he doesn't get sacked, he has to resign. He has to resign. Ollie, if you love this club, walk away. Walk away, mate. Wake up and smell that coffee. You are not the guy, brother. You are not the guy to take this team forward any further. Walk away. Because you will damage your legacy with some fans. And maybe some people don't care. I do, though. I do care about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I care that, he gave me so many great moments as a child, so many great moments as a young adult. And I don't want to see that dissipate and fall away. I seriously don't. I don't. But in the cold, hard light of day, he's got to go tonight. What you saying, Mo?
Fucking absolutely shambolic. How is this club has still employed him? Fucking, they could have sacked him before in the international break. They kept him fucking on. Keep him now. Don't sack him. The board back him. If they backed him, keep him until the end of the season. Let him burn. Let the club burn. Let Ed Woodward keep that guy in charge until the end of the fucking season. Don't sack him now. They made that decision to stick with him. Stick with him.
No, listen, I hear you on that. I mean, can it get much worse than this? I mean, it's just one of the worst feelings you've had as a Man United fan.
Yeah. And, since Alex Ferguson retired, Terry, this is the worst I've ever felt as a Man United fan for the last 8 years. One of my close friends, Abs, he's a big Man United fan. He's mentally distraught. Even my mental health. I didn't even watch the game today. I had it on the background, and I was working, and it was honestly they played the most boring football in the world. There's no attacking. There's no manager now. Pretty much the players have no manager, and there's no tactics. There's nothing there. It's a mess. It's chaos. The whole fucking club is chaos. The team is playing without a manager because they know this manager is not good enough, and no one knows what they're doing. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he was awful, but the whole team, let's not sing him out, Terry. It's a mess. Yeah. I don't think there's any manager in the world. It's
everybody. It's hard to focus on individual players because the whole thing's a mess. In terms of Ollie, do you think that will be it now? Do you think they will bite the bullet tonight, tomorrow, and sack him?
It has to be, Terry. It's getting to the title race is over. It's finished. That finished months ago. Now it's about Champions League football. Now it's about next year, the revenue and all that stuff. But who are you going to get in, Terry? My advice is, if it's going to be Zidane, get Zidane. If it's going to be Ten Hag, get Ten Hag. If it's going to be Brendan Rodgers, get Brendan. Just get anybody in, Terry. You have to get someone in now because it's getting to the point where he's going to do such a fucking fucked up job that the next manager come in, it could be Pochettino, it could be Zidane, it could be Ten Hag, it could be Rodgers, Terry. They're not going to be able to fix the problem. It's going to be too much for them to actually come in there, pick the players up, get the confidence up, get the results in. They're going to be under pressure as well, Terry. They're coming in to manage Man United straight away. Once Brendan Rodgers comes in, or whoever comes in, Terry, the pressure is going to be on them because this guy has done such a shit job. Brendan Rodgers is going to be coming and do miracles because that's how much, Terry, we're losing.
Mate, listen, bro, I completely hear you, my friend Mo. Thank you for coming on.
Get rid of Harry Maguire. He threw the armband on the floor. Get rid of him. He should never be captain again.
There, mate, I hear you on that. Mo, top man for coming on, mate, and having your say. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much indeed. Pav's on the line now. Big Man United fan. What are you saying, Pav?
Mate, if I was you, I'd hold on to getting that hair transplant, bro, because you're going to lose that to stress with this club. I said for weeks that I can't get angry anymore. It's kind of pointless, bro. It comes to a point where you're expecting a loss or a pathetic draw. And this man here, Ollie, right, yeah, when he first took charge of us, when he got given the job, man said after the Everton game, and I know most of the people remember, most of these players won't be here. I'm going to be successful. Mate, most of the people you've got rid of have gone and won a fucking trophy, right? And you're still here, and you're getting beaten by Watford, one of the worst teams in the league. You're getting beaten by Watford. Like, what the hell is going on, bruv? Like, in the 2 weeks that we've just had off, man's decided, right, let's all take a holiday, let's come back refreshed, clear our mind. Things are going to be all rosy, and you got slapped. And you didn't even play the players who didn't even play in international, bro. You've literally picked the same.
It's just, mate. Listen, I totally get. We're struggling to get your sound through, mate. It keeps cutting off, but I do hear you, brother. I really, really do. Top man for coming on, Pav, and having your say. I really appreciate that.